Hey guys. Well, I was glad to find out this morning that the construction was continuing and that the course we had been on is continuing. And I understand that the money blockages have been removed. That we're going to be experiencing a free flow of currency coming in now. That's fine and groovy and cool. And I was listening the other day to the guy, and he was talking about, you're going to have money problems. The problems you're going to have because of the money is problems we'd all like to have. You're going to have to hire an accountant. You're going to have to hire this. And I'm thinking, well, yeah, I'm all about delegation. I don't want to I don't want to wear all the hats. That makes you too mad to have to do every little last thing. But I'm thinking, yeah, I'm going to have some kind of payroll department or something because the expenses thing, the stuff that I've been taught, it's like, well, let's see, unless we have a gauge that we can look down on our arm and see how much time we have to spend and then how much time is in reserve and then how, the data that we would need. It's like, I just don't, it might be a while before I'd be feeling like we should spend, and that we're going to be just getting back into this more of a work mode and building some reserves up, I guess. Because again, while we may be that character, certainly our paradigm has shifted completely. So all the lessons that we've been taught for the last 20 years, we've taken to heart. We most certainly have, and we've a whole new way of speaking and viewing things and perceiving our reality and that which is not our reality and outside of our reality. And we have this whole new vocabulary to use, and all these things that are supposedly proofs of something. So yeah, we're really interested. I put to you, I was hearing, how we changed an awful lot in the last several days, and basically that we've, become a new person. Like it says in the book, you've been reinvented. Your new creation, and it does feel an awful lot like what we were a long time ago, and it seems like we're becoming what we're supposed to be, I guess. And too bad we had to go through such a crappy education, but that could have been more pleasant. But anyway, I guess it all equals out somehow. But yeah, I just think about the changes taking place, and that I would be able to. It may have taken me a few days to notice the changes. Well, I'll tell you. As a matter of fact, yesterday there was a point in time where I came again back to that sober realization, doing another self check. And I was like, oh, really? And every time you do it, every time I experience this, it's again, I kind of remember this. Rather than it being all novel, it's like, I kind of remember this, and it was and the changes that took place seemed to take place over just a short period of time, matter of hours. It was as though a whole bunch of other stuff had been laid in foundation, and then once this last layer was put on it, we went pop and felt a whole different deal. And it really did seem like only over a matter of hours that we experienced a dramatic difference. And again, thanks so very much. There's a lot of happiness being generated, and it's good, and I'm very grateful and I'm very happy for it. Let's see. The mindset about money. I don't hate money. Okay, I really don't. There's aspects about money I dislike. Okay, it's true. But it is true that I have always loved what money can do and how you can utilize it to the good. So I guess money has always been a friend to me, and money seems to have always loved me. People, say, "Well, you know you're not supposed to," and I'm like, "What? Huh? What? I can't hear you or see you. What?" Because it comes flowing to me, and then it's there. It's mine, um, and I don't seem to have any real control over stopping that. And at this point, I don't want to stop any of it. I guess money is money, and of course, I'm looking for only we don't want evil. Man, I'm telling you, somebody tried to give me some evil money once, and it was evil, and you could feel it. And I was like, no, and we rejected that immediately. It's like no, but yeah, we're remaining more buoyant. Last night went out to run an errand, and then got sidetracked, and I was like, it all was looking like things are different, aren't they? And we sat there way too long waiting, and we sat there longer, and I was like, this is obvious. And then the next thing you know is here comes a car flying onto the parking lot where we're waiting, as though there's an emergency. And they come flying up, and just are obvious as hell. And 1 second later, I guess another one came flying up as fast as they could to park right beside us, out of the entire parking lot, this empty place. Um, and then we felt the heat, of course, too. But all I can tell you is and I'm not going to continue addressing these people over and over. And there really is no reason to address them, is there? But I can tell you that I was very happy about the fact that, by the time I got back in the house, which is just, 3 4 minutes after I've driven away from it, that it's all but fallen away. So that was encouraging. Um, I've heard some stories about what's going on with them. I don't know any of that. Now, do I? Don't know anything about them. All I know is that there's these people who have disrespected me repeatedly, continuously, and seem to be unable to do anything else other than that, I guess, until there's no way for them to demonstrate that. Which I understand that very soon there won't be any way for them to demonstrate any disrespect to me other than through, some very far removed way, but not directly, not energetically or anything like that. That game's all going away. And again, it goes back to that question of what are you going to do whenever that doesn't work anymore? Which is a fair question, and it's to give fair warning so that the people involved have fair chance at being correct and good, human, adult, rational. Okay, and there was an edit, or a stoppage. But anyway, I'm going to let it go here. There's no reason to beat a dead horse into the ground, or repeat ourselves to people that don't listen ever anyway. So again, thanks so very much, guys, for all the help and love, and thanks to every bit of the day. My attitude about money, we're supposed to have abundant money. I'm not going to argue against that. I don't hate money. I don't say that I don't need money. It's obviously in specific parts of the world you very well should have some, and especially if you're a knight in white satin, or something like that. You're supposed to be well heeled, so that whenever one of them says this, that, or another, and comes at you, you can say, "You insolent bastard," and just bang them on the top of the head with the pommel of your sword, or something to that effect. You know what I'm trying to say. In a figurative way. Now, some of you, I'm sure, are going to laugh heartily at that, knowing full well that it was, um, like, I don't know, probably a mix of Norm and David Spade or something like that. Um, money, 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 money. Yeah. Uh, some people got to have it, they say. Some people, they say, really need it. Um, and of course, the key, is if you're one of those some people, is to use it correctly and not waste it, not, you know, doing the pearls before swine thing, not feeding the wrong damn thing. It's like John said, this money for people with minds that hate. Well, no, we can't be doing that now, can we? That just doesn't work out. God love you. God keep you. We're going to be getting on the bicycle and pedaling those pedals real soon here, guys. I really can't feel it. Love you.